Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already watched some of my other videos. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post. So I want to apologize. I kind of got hit by, let's call it the quarantine lethargy. I just have been really lazy. I haven't felt like really doing anything, going outside, or really doing anything but reading and watching shows. And so I tried to force myself to do videos and it just was not working, so I decided to just let it be and catch up this week, because I'm feeling much better and much more like I have more energy. So if you're getting down on yourself for not doing things or letting this lockdown, quarantine, whatever we're calling it, affect you, don't. It happens to everyone. Sometimes you just need to take a break, shut down, and let yourself have that instead of beating yourself up. So if you didn't watch my previous video, I did, maybe it's my previous, I can't remember if I did a video before that. I have moved to electronic cash envelopes and sinking funds, just for the moment because of the current situation. But I did have the second part of April already laid out on my paper form, so I'm going to do this on my paper form, and then for May, because it's not looking like we're going to come out of lockdown anytime soon, because they did just release a very tentative plan, and it looks like it's going to be a while. So this is the last time I'll be doing like this kind of paper thing until I go back to my normal. Moving forward, my bi-weekly check-ins are all going to be on that electronic spreadsheet that Alicia Does Adulting created, which I'll put that in the iCard so that you can go check that out, because I am finding it very helpful. And you only have to update it in the tab for each envelope, and it automatically updates and does negatives. It's great. I love it. So go check that out. All right, let's dive in. So, oh, and I don't have my cash envelopes because I don't have cash in these ones, and then I just kind of forgot to grab the sinking fund ones. But I will have them, I promise, for my cash envelope, electronic cash envelope sinking fund stuffing video. I just forgot, and I wanted to get this done because I was so motivated to do it. All right, so first up is giving. My church is now doing electronic giving, so I did send the 130 that I did have budgeted for giving to my church. So that's all good. That's what it's supposed to be. Restaurants, this one, you know how it's like, oh yeah, it'll be so easy. I won't order anything. I don't like delivery because I have to give very specific instructions. They got me, guys. I just really wanted takeout. And I did kind of compromise, and I got a couple meals, which is why it's $20.60 with the delivery fee. But I also made sure to purchase local because obviously businesses are struggling right now, and so I wanted to support my local businesses, so that's what I did. I just ordered 2 meals and paid delivery, and so technically I am 60 cents over, but you know what? One-time thing. I've been really good. I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Because fun, I did manage to save the $20 that I had from last time. So that's awesome. Oops. So that's all good. For groceries, I was actually really on budget, which I think is good. It means I'm not spending as much on junk food and all that stuff. I did spend $49.19 of my $60 grocery budget, which meant I was $10.81 under budget. And then my bus, I've had the $85 for a month or two. And of course, things are not back to normal, or at least transit isn't back to normal, and they've made further cuts. So I still have that $85. So all together, I had budgeted $315 for my cash envelopes. I spent $199.79, which means I had $115.21 under budget. So that's good. More money for my more money for my debt snowballs. That's what I meant to say. Okay. So let's do sinking funds. For vacation, I budgeted $220. I had $0, which means I still have the $220. And if you don't know, or you're new to cash envelopes and sinking funds are typically large expenses or whatnot that you can predict in advance and have a general idea of what it will come to, and you just save up for that. So I've been saving up for vacation since August of last year, or maybe the second paycheck in July, or third, right around there. So that's why I have so much. For gifts, I have $335, and that is going to go down slightly, although I didn't spend anything now just because my brother and grandmother's birthdays are in May, so I'll be getting their gifts. And I did give gifts to my mom and my brother's girlfriend. However, because I made them myself, money didn't come out of this sinking fund. For MISC, I have $140, and I spent $0, so I still have $140. For subscriptions, which I am going to talk about this really quickly, I had $130. So I did go to, I think it was Walmart, I was getting some groceries, and I noticed they don't have $50 Netflix gift cards, they have $60. So I'm going to save up the $60 and then I'll get that gift card and then save up for it again. And $60 should do me 3 months, I think. So that cash envelope has $130. For hockey, I'm still waiting to hear, because I know there was an article published that said the league isn't quite certain how the next season's going to look, and obviously they can't charge us for season tickets if we're not going to be able to go. But I'm going to continue saving up until I have enough for my season tickets and the playoff tickets, just in case, which is about $700 to $800. So that is, I spent $0 of that, so I have $420. So altogether, in my sinking funds, I have $1,245. I spent $0 of that, which means I have $1,245 in my sinking funds. So go me. And I hope you could see that, because I just realized it might have been out of frame. I apologize. I wasn't paying that much attention. I obviously need to pay attention more carefully. Okay, so for my emergency fund, I started with $1,550. I added, accidentally, I didn't mean to add this much, but hey, better than spending it, $445, which means my sinking emergency fund is currently sitting at $1,995. So if you haven't watched any of my previous videos since the quarantine has happened, or since the pandemic has hit, I am still paying extra towards my debt. However, I am taking an extra $100 per month and adding that to my emergency fund. So altogether, every month I'm adding $200 to my sinking fund, just to as a precaution, because I should be good job-wise, but it still makes me a little bit nervous, and I'd rather put $100 extra aside a month and still pay extra on my student loans, especially now that, well, student loan, sorry, I'm not used to saying that now that I'm down to one. But I thought with no interest being charged, I want to take advantage of that and get that student loan down, especially because it is $30,000. Well, I think it's $36,000 now. Worth of student loans, of federal student loan. So take advantage of the interest-free period and get that down as quickly as possible, and then but still set aside some extra funds just in case. But yeah, so that's it. As always, please do consider subscribing, hitting that bell icon so you'll be notified anytime I post, and don't forget to like and comment on my videos. I really appreciate everyone for sticking with me and just listening to me ramble on. You guys are great, amazing subscribers, and I hope that I am providing something to you, because you guys are keeping me accountable. You're keeping me on budget, you're keeping me sticking to what I'm doing, and I'm learning so many new things. All right, so until next time, bye.